I did not expect to be this emotional over a hockey player retiring, but here we are. Come with me to the LA Kings home opener, which will be Anze Kopitar's last home opener ever. Growing up in LA, the Kings have always been my team, but it's always really fun when we have the actual fan fest ahead of the game. One of the things that was really fun about this fan fest was that they were actually 3D printing teeth. It was a very weird situation. We were playing the Colorado Avalanche for our home opener, and the marching band did chase away one of the fans. As they should, it's our house. I usually start every Kings game by heading to the Amex Lounge, where we got a very good view of the new logo that we have at the center of the ice. And then, of course, we had to get a pregame pretzel. If you remember last season, my sister is the biggest hockey fan to ever live, and she did do some witchcraft for Darcy Kemper, but not this season, which has shown. We also sat in a different section than we usually do. This was our view from section 110, row 8, seats 9 through 11. And honestly, as good as our view was for warmups, I will say that I generally prefer to sit a little bit higher so that you can see both sides of the ice throughout the entire game. For Kings games specifically, I would say our best view was actually row 12 or higher. But at this point, we didn't know what was coming. So at this point, we were just naive. We were just enjoying watching the boys warm up, and we were like, you know what? Hockey is so back. What we didn't know was that we were about to be obliterated by the Colorado Avalanche. And I will be honest with you, as a superstitious hockey fan, I do blame the entirety of this situation on our in-stadium host, because before the boys even hit the ice, he said that we were going to win the game tonight. To me, this is like saying Macbeth in the theater. You simply do not do it, and we know that because we lost 4-1. However, there's nothing like being in the stadium for a Kings game, whether you're winning or you're losing. Unless you're Corey Perry and you get booed before the game starts. But you know what? I think we all kind of expected that to happen. Because it is a new season, the Kings also debuted an entirely new opening video, which did make me tear up a little bit, I will be honest with you. And even though we lost, we didn't go down without a fight. You may have specifically seen this one online because the Kings player involved in this, yeah, his brother is a UFC fighter. If you've never been to a hockey game in person and you do go to one soon, I would also recommend looking around your stadium for a screen like this. Usually you can see stats for your players, including how long they've been on the ice, their shift time, how many miles they've skated, and sometimes how fast they're skating. And personally, I do love being able to see those numbers throughout, because sometimes I can be like, oh, you're playing so terribly, and then I look up and I'm like, well, he's been on the ice for an entire minute. Give him a break. Overall, while our team did not necessarily give us the best hope for the season in this home opener, I do feel like I will always, unfortunately, hold out hope for my boys. I will say, win or lose, I will always love being in the stadium for a Kings game because I love hockey. Hockey is back, and this season is going to be better than it was last night. And if you're brand new to hockey and you want to get into it this season, reminder that I am doing a basics series, which you can find on my profile here. And be sure to follow along for all of the ups and downs of this NHL season.